Hey guys, welcome back to the video. Today we have one that is going to be very interesting and accomplish a few tasks. Behind me we have two GM Silverados, one 2022 limited high country and the all-new 2022 ZR2 Silverado. Now both these trucks cost over $70,000 MSRP, so I wanted to do a little bit of an interesting $70,000 shootout for the 2022 Chevy Silverados. Now, unfortunately, I do not have access to the refresh high country, otherwise that would be the equal comparison in this video. But hopefully this comparison will give you guys a little bit of insight into what the refresh offers in terms of the infotainment and the seats and some of the other amenities on the interior, as well as a little bit of the exterior design that you'll find on the ZR2. So without further ado, let's compare these two $70,000 plus trucks and show you guys what you get for the money. So like I said here in the introduction, here we have a 2022 Chevy Silverado Limited High Country in iridescent pearl. And of course we have the 2022 refreshed all new ZR2 off-road variant of the Silverado 1500. Now again, there's a couple things I want to accomplish. Both the exterior differences here between the refresh and the non-refresh, even though these are two different trim trucks, and also some of the differences on the interior, both in what you get for $70,000 and some of the changes just for the refresh version of the Silverado 1500. So let's go ahead and start with the high country, since that is the older of the two, and this is the, again, pre-refresh high country. Now this one stickers out at just over $70,000. I believe it's $70,200 or so. I'll go ahead and put the window sticker with all the options up on the screen so you guys can take a look at the spec of this truck. But this one is almost fully loaded. This one does have the 6.2 liter V8, just like the ZR2 sitting over there, both with equal outputs and both with 10-speed automatic transmissions. Now taking a look at the front end of this high country, again, we do have the LED reflector headlamps, LED daytime running lights, and LED turn signals below down there, as well as your LED fog lights, front parking sensors with the color matched bumper. We have the chrome lower insert here on the high country with your chrome tow hooks. Front camera just below the emblem. We have the gold bow tie with some bronze elements here in the grille as accents. Compared to the ZR2 and some of the refresh models over here, we have the new redesigned front end with the new front bumper, headlights, grille, and bow ties and everything like that. Now these are still full LED headlights, except we have one projector for the low beams and LED reflector for the high beams. We have your daytime running light and turn signals, which is sequential on the ZR2. I do not believe it's sequential on some of the lower trim level trucks. You do have your ZR2 specific front bumper with, again, red tow hooks. The bow tie on all the refreshes has moved up compared to more of the center in this truck. We have the higher version, more in line with just below the hood. And again, this is not an equal comparison between the trucks, but again, I just want to give you guys a rough idea of kind of what the pre-refresh and post-refresh looks like. So again, coming back to the high country truck, again, this is a high country deluxe package, so it gives you the 22-inch polished aluminum wheels on Bridgestone Altenza AS02 tires. Now these are 275/50 R22 tires. If you guys are interested in the specific size. We do have your paint match mirrors with your lights, as well as your camera down below here for the surround vision. Now both these trucks today have that option. We have your chrome running boards, chrome door handles, chrome window trim. Again, these are both crew cab short box trucks. This one does have the spray and bed liner as well, with the high country at the front. Now I would sure hope for $70,000 that this does have a spray and bed liner, and it does. Coming to the back, we do have the LED taillights found on both trucks, body paint matched bumper with your rear corner step, polished exhaust tips, which you'll not find on the ZR2 because they are hidden up underneath the bumper for better departure angle. We have your cameras, lights in the tailgate handle there, rear parking sensors in the bumper, and this one does have the power up down tailgate versus the multi-flex over there on the ZR2, which I would rather equip the power tailgate on the ZR2 if I were to order one. Now it does have your same 400-watt plug in the back with LED bed lighting. Again, all your bed stuff is basically the same between the two trucks. Now in your third brake light, we do have the same cameras and everything up there for the rear camera mirror, as well as your towing and surround vision camera on the infotainment screen, and they still have a power rear glass window. If you guys want to check out a full video just on the ZR2, I'll have a card up in the corner. You guys can go ahead and check that out. I'd highly recommend it if you guys want to know all the details between the ZR2. But going back to the high country, let's go ahead and step on the interior. Take a look at the pre-refresh interior on the high country. Now I believe this color combination did go away for the refresh interior. I believe it's just black, and there is a dark blue interior option as well on the refresh interior. Okay, you do still have your Bose premium sound system, all the same window controls, power folding mirrors, memory seats, door locks, everything like that. It's just a new revised door panel on the refresh models. Same power seats found on the other one. Of course, the seat themselves is a little bit different on the ZR2 for the bolsters. We do have your high country embroidered in the headrest. You do not have a power tilt telescoping steering wheel here on this high country, which I find weird. That is something you will find on the refresh versions, at least on the high country, with the upper trim packages and the ZR2 over there. Do have your same four-wheel drive settings, everything like that here on the left side of the dash. Heads-up display controls. This truck still has a heads-up display. Of course, all the infotainment and dash is going to be different in this truck as it is a pre-refresh. Let's go ahead and check it out really quick. Again, you have your analog gauges here in the front of the truck, as well as your 8-inch HD touchscreen that this truck has. I'll go ahead and overlay video from the refresh Silverado over there so you guys can take a look at kind of the comparisons between the two gauge clusters. But again, this is the older style, which is a partly digital and partly analog gauge cluster. Some people may prefer that. Now this one still has a ton of customization to it, but again is not quite as customizable and nice in terms of that other refresh truck over there. Moving on to the 8-inch infotainment system. Now of course it still does have the surround vision cameras, everything like that. It's just kind of on a smaller scale. All the same options are found down below here, so you can go ahead and toggle the views of the truck and everything like that. Overall, a nice infotainment system, just a little bit small. Very responsive system. I still do enjoy using it. I think it's a very intuitive system, everything like that. Still access climate controls, everything like that. It's just a little bit on the smaller size. Overall, on this pre-refresh truck, I do enjoy not having so much gloss black plastic. Like, I like this beige bronze plastic versus some of the other gloss black, because as you can see, there is next to zero piano black or gloss black plastic in this truck. Which is nice, but again, not what some people would like. You used to have heated and cooled seats, everything like that, wireless phone charger. Again, if you want to compare the size, we'll go ahead and put a clip up of the refresh truck. Again, this one's plenty big overall, a little bit narrower maybe than the other truck, but still fits Pixel 6 without issues. Do have a standard sunroof on this truck, which is not on the ZR2 but is available for $995. Rear camera mirror, again basically the same mirror that's on the ZR2. We do have your overhead controls for the sunroof, HomeLink, rear glass sliding, OnStar, airbag, everything like that is basically the same, just a little bit different format here in this truck with the sunroof. Do still have the same illuminated LED visor lights, same microphones on either side of the headliner. Do have different console storage here on the right side. Overall, I do like the two-tone look of this truck. I'm kind of going to miss it on the refresh truck, but again, I think the blue interior will look pretty nice. Most of the materials do follow through to the back seat from the door panel. It is soft up top, soft right here. See some stitching, some faux wood trim. Overall, pretty hard touch plastics though. Rear seats should be about the same. Feel very soft. Do have the same storage in the back. Cup holders. One thing you will notice is that this truck does not have heated rear seats because of the chip shortage. They took that feature out of some of the pre-refresh trucks. So the buttons or anything are not even here, and I do not believe this truck will be retrofitted at a later date. So that is something that is completely missing. I will double check that and put it on the screen if I'm incorrect, but I believe that is correct, that this truck will not have heated rear seats at any point in time. And we still have the same USB setup. Matte pockets on either side, LED lighting's all the same. But yeah, that is something to note, that there will be no heated rear seats. Let's take a look underneath the hood. We have the same 6.2 liter V8 that's in the ZR2. 420 horsepower, 460 pound-feet of torque paired to that 10-speed automatic transmission. So again, that is something that is going to be the same in the refresh trucks, as you'll see here in this version. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button, and also comment down below if you guys have any questions or comments about either of these two trucks behind me, or what $70,000 will get you in terms of $1,500 in general, and I'll do my best to answer them. Overall, there's not a bunch of changes here on the pre-refresh versus post-refresh. It's mainly the front end, like I mentioned, as well as the interior dash, door panels, seats, everything like that. Colors and trims overall are pretty much the same. I believe they did get rid of this interior color combination on the post-refresh High Country. So I believe there is a dark blue that is going to be new, but they have gotten rid of this orangey, amber, brown, and black interior combination. So again, if you guys have any questions or comments on what $70,000 will get you in terms of a Silverado 1500, I'll be more than willing to help you answer them. Make sure to check out my other video here on the ZR2 that gives you guys a full walk around video on that truck. It is a pretty cool truck and a very exciting one for Chevy's ZR2 lineup. So with that being said, once again, please like this video if you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.